All right, right now we're going to go into a different style of blues. This is one that's near and dear to me. We're talking about the blues of more of a sweet side. Now that includes people like Mississippi John Hurt, and there's been, some modern players too that explore that side. What it really, to me, means it's finger picking good, is what I'm trying to say. This is, something that is really a side of the blues that's maybe not quite as well known or well identified to the blues as sort of a, that's more of a low down kind of dirty blues. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. We got plenty of that going on here. And that's great, and we will continue to explore that. But I don't want to leave out some of the more, sweeter, beautiful parts of the blues, because the blues isn't always a sad, morose kind of thing. It's really not. And, John Lee Hooker once said the blues is the healer, and I think music is the healer. I think music heals things medicine can't, and I think, that's just why music is so, loved around the world. And acoustic blues is certainly a big part of that. So what I wanted to show on this is a couple of things. The right hand and left hand are doing very different things. The left hand is kind of doing a simple C pattern. Kind of telling a little story there, right? So you got the C and the G as almost doing like a little bass line. And then you got my finger picking thing going down here, my sweet picking, I'm calling it, because it's the sweeter side of the blues. So you got a steady rolling thing going here. And then what I'll do is I'll pick up a melody to my F. To a G, back to a C. Now, the songs that come to mind is My Creole Belle by John Hurt. Also, great thing, going so fast. So I'm basically mixing a little Mississippi John Hurt with Elizabeth Cotton, who was a wonderful picker. But, picking the blues, finger picking, goes way forward. You can go into a guy like Keb Mo or Taj Mahal. They were going fishing all the time. I'm going fishing too. All that kind of stuff. And we're gonna touch on Taj's stuff because he's just a master of the blues, still is a grandmaster of the blues. But to further take you into this, you can watch what my fingers are doing, and we're gonna tab this thing out to slow it down. And it really doesn't matter what the melody is on top. You still need that, what I call a dead thumb thing going. So we were talking about, some of the up-and-coming young bands like Mumford & Sons and Avett Brothers and what they do with this sort of particular, almost Appalachian flavor of the blues, or in this case, it's still Delta blues, but in more of a folk vein, I think, and I just love it. And it's really fun to sing along to, too, whether you're singing, along with your melody, which is a great technique,